Last played for Indiana against. Now she takes it in off glass and has a chance for a three-point play. Her second career start, second in a row. Stays red hot.
Offensive possession by the New York Liberty, and it's one of the reasons they've had so much success this year is the way they move the ball and share it.
Martin answer, and indeed she does. Caitlin wisely killing some more clock. Dagger. Kelsey Mitchell lighting it up here in the fourth quarter. Clark through three defenders there momentarily. Now Mitchell trying to blow. Does and gets the foul.
Up there with rebounds, up there with steals. And she'll get the corner and knock it down and treat the fans to that.
And that's the way to push the ball in transition.
Gonna waste much time. Caitlin Clark has her second three-pointer.
3 minutes left to play in this one, and the hill is steep. 12 points, and the Fever are looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot, hits a three. There's Copper from the corner. A good portion of her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull got it. These three gold medalists as Boston dips inside and can't finish. Boston wrestling through a triple team. Here is Clark off the screen, launches and drops a triple dot. Here's Katie Lou Samuelson. Can't hit the three in the corner. Boston the rebound. Clark, a good look, she got it. When you think of greatness in college basketball, few names shine brighter than Caitlin Clark. With every dribble, every no-look pass, and every deep three, she's redefining what it means to be a generational talent. This is not just highlight material. This is history in the making. Picking up where she left off, she was huge in terms of her offensive production against Phoenix. But the response for Caitlin Clark, top of the key three on the board. Chance to get it back to 4 here. Jordan Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark, pressure all game. Clark, a problem for Canada there. They want to stay with that tempo, maybe even tire out the Fever. Working on Atisha Heedman, who just checked in. She's a good defender too. And Clark, that was not easy but got it to go. Caitlin Clark isn't just a scorer, though. Let's be honest, she scores like very few ever have. What sets her apart is the complete package. She's a floor general with the vision of a seasoned pro, the range of an NBA sharpshooter, and the confidence of someone who knows she belongs in the spotlight. For different reasons, but the joy in the locker room is there. That says a lot about the coaching and how they were able to keep people together. What does Clark have up her sleeve this time? Oh, she gets it to go. Maybe could have gone a foul there too. Indiana not getting a body on Connecticut players, but Nelson Adota couldn't finish that one. Here's Clark, through the lane. Clark able to serve it in. 10 points to lead the way for Indiana. For Caitlin Clark, let's start with her shooting. Clark has unlimited range. Whether it's a pull-up jumper from just beyond the arc or a logo three that barely grazes the net, she makes shots most players wouldn't even attempt. But with Caitlin, those aren't heat checks. They're part of the game plan. Clark trying to get around Mabry. Clark, to the rim, reverses it home through the contact. Leads the league in scoring. Clark, oh, beautiful bounce pass. Seemingly no angle there, but found Temi Fagbinel for the bucket. Handoff off the screen, mid-range jumper. McClark right back to Boston, who got inside position on McCowan. Clark finds her. Her mechanics are fluid, her release quick, and her rhythm unmatched. Defenders know it's coming, and yet there's almost nothing they can do about it. Can't hit the three, Boston the rebound, getting her first minutes. Clark, the flick ahead. Oh, what a dime from Clark. And Jones lays it in. A gorgeous pass from Caitlin Clark. Caitlin coming off of screen. Give her just an inch. She just needs to find a way to get a little bit of space. Here's Clark, turning the corner, lays it in. 10 points in the first for Caitlin Clark. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down. Even with her body fading, she can still control that shot. What really makes her passing stand out is the pace and confidence with which she moves. She's constantly reading the floor, manipulating defenders, drawing in help, and kicking out to open shooters. Back-to-back triples for Caitlin Clark. She's not to the Commissioner's Cup final. What a dish down the floor, Wallace the finish, plus the foul on a beautiful delivery from Clark. It's not just about statistics, it's about impact. She makes everyone around her better. Teammates love playing with her because they know if they're open, she'll find them. Sometimes you're holding onto the basketball. Clark passed up the long three into Boston. Give the assist to Clark with the Boston finish. Here is Clark, gets inside, the scoop shot falls. Probing, drags out Nelson Adota. Clark will fire and hit the three. Caitlin Clark with her third three of the night as her parents celebrate. Caitlin also has an incredible handle. She can change direction in a split second, shift gears like a race car, and break ankles with a crossover that's as effective as it is smooth. Katie Lou Samuelson can't hit the long two. Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one, you bet. A Brooklyn logo bomb from Caitlin Clark. Oh, Clark, please. Oh, here's Clark, thinking about a bomb. The hesitation, the take, the lead. Reese the lay. Clark to Reese, what you been waiting for. In a moment she gets even a sliver of space, she's gone. She combines craft and speed to get to her spots, whether that's attacking the rim or pulling up for a mid-range jumper. Here's Clark with it. Fagbinel inside against the taller Mercedes Russell and still gets it to go. Atlanta opened up red hot. They've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark, way outside, you bet. Clark, as we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today and gets the run. Defensively, she's no slouch either. She brings energy, hustle, and basketball IQ to both ends of the court. Her anticipation leads to steals, and she isn't afraid to get physical or battle on the boards. She competes every possession like it matters, because to her, it does. Clark for three. Well, how about the fact Seattle had 11 wins all of last season? They're already at 10. Look at the tie for last year's winning record. Clark from way downtown and knocks it down. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith with the finish. Brilliant from Caitlin Clark. But perhaps what's most remarkable about Caitlin Clark is her poise under pressure. Big moments don't shake her, they fuel her. She wants the ball in her hands when the game is on the line. She thrives in hostile arenas, silences crowds with her play, and leads with unmatched intensity. This isn't just talent, it's leadership. Caitlin carries her team not just with points and assists, but with heart. She talks, she motivates, she demands excellence. She's fiery, she's passionate, she's relentless, and above all, she's authentic, never backing down, never hiding from a moment in a sport where hype can often overshadow substance. Caitlin Clark brings both. She gives us the show, but backs it up with results. Records are falling, eyes are watching, and with every game, she's building a legacy that will be talked about for years to come. If you enjoyed those insane highlights and jaw-dropping plays, make sure to give this video a like and drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to True WNBA for more amazing basketball content, highlights, and player breakdowns just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.